Before we get started here this evening, we want to thank our sponsors, Just for Fun Radio, Drake's Contracting and Consulting, Big Joe's Barbecue and Catering, Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, and C&K Delivery Service, and our newest sponsor, Clearly Better Glass. Southern Fried Nation, are you guys ready to get this action started here this evening? Your opening contest here this evening is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee, D. Byers. Introducing first, weighing in this evening at 220 pounds and hailing from Statesboro, Georgia, Griffin Taylor. And introducing his opponents. Weighing in at 182 pounds and hailing from Gwinnett County, Georgia, this is Dennis Glass.
Exciting action to kick off Southern Fried Championship Wrestling at events. It's the newcomer, Dennis Glass, taking on somebody who's made their mark here at Southern Fried the last few months, Christian Taylor.
Yeah, man, great matchup here to start off. The debuting Glass is out here with Christian Taylor, both graduates of the Nightmare Factory, and Taylor scooping him up.
He'll be thinking
head scissors there. Nice move from the young man Glass on Taylor.
Dennis Glass, you said it, from Gwinnett County, Georgia, trained at the Nightmare Factory. Christian Taylor was trained at the Nightmare Factory, received further training from Southern Fried Hall of Famer Techi Makuji, has been making his mark up and around Georgia the last couple of months, nominated as the 2023 rookie, or 2024, excuse me, Rookie of the Year. And a huge fall-away slam. That proves why he may have been on that ballot.
Man, different attitude out of Taylor coming out of the locker room area this evening here, and he looks like he's measuring Glass. Glass with the back elbow as Taylor came in. Taylor yanks him out of the corner there and picks him up.
God!
Beautiful suplex there right on the shoulders. Goes for a quick pinfall and just gets a 2 after hooking both legs.
Christian Taylor, he's mean, he's bad, he's powerful, and he is big, buddy. He's a big, big man, and you do not want to be Glass. You don't want to be Glass getting grabbed by somebody like Christian Taylor. Whoa!
Man, Taylor hit hard in the corner there, and Glass snuck out of the way there. Glass heading up. High-risk maneuver coming here as Taylor's rocked in the ring, and a flying back elbow there.
Very innovative way to get out of the corner. Big spin heel kick. Only 2.
All right, Glass back up on his feet there, trying to decide how to attack Christian Taylor. Going forward here in this matchup, gets Taylor up to a vertical base.
This Southern Fried crowd, they're taking the young Dennis Glass big.
So's Christian Taylor's knee.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Woo.
And I think Christian Taylor could be ready to put this one away just about.
He's got weight on here. He gathers up Glass, and you see at the entranceway, Hunter James, Cat Spencer, Joey Hyder, and Teo have made their way out to the ringside area. And Taylor has turned down Tristan Michaels' offers to be a part of the Crusade and has caught the ire of these young men before, and young lady, excuse me.
I have a feeling that, whoa, Christian Taylor's taking shots at anything coming at him. I was going to say, I have a feeling he's going to pay for that. And I think he is. Oh, my God.
Teo with a hidden blade right across the face. And Hyder there with that bulldog right into the mat there, and Taylor's face first right into the mat.
Dropped him right on the top of his head, Adam, and these goons. Oh. There's a brain buster. Hunter James and the Crusade, they've completely.
Cat Spencer had a full Nelson locked in on Glass. And a big running, jumping knee from Teo, and the Crusade is not enjoying this crowd here in Monroe there, and wow.
Well, they've ruined this match. I mean, oh, come on. Hunter's got Dennis. We know where this goes. Oh.
Hold on there, Hunter. Pointing at Cat Spencer.
What?
Spencer's taking her earrings out. This is getting serious.
Oh, yeah, take your time.
What in the world?
Oh, my God.
Set him up for a spear. And one Nightmare Factory student to another. Eats a shoulder from Cat Spencer. Got to have some rib damage there. Referees out of the back trying to get this madness to end.
Yeah, I have a feeling they aren't going to do a lot of good in this situation. I mean, the Crusade have just taken over this match completely, and Hunter's screaming some verbal effluvia.
Yeah, Hunter's asking.
And give me that picture right there.
Microphone here. We're going to see what
today,
the
Junior,
Classic Champion has to say.
I don't care if you care. This is my time. No, you're not hijacking my show. This is my time. You guys want to talk about it? Shut your mouth while I'm in this ring. Especially you, you racist little twerp. I want you to look at various parts of this arena. There is pictures everywhere where Todd Sexton's shoulders were on the mat along with mine. Come on, zoom in. Zoom in on this. His shoulders were down too. Hunter James did not lose. I did not lose. I don't care. This is not the time for you guys. This is my time. I am the damn star here. You are not doing this. I need it reversed, and I need it reversed now. I told you I'm holding this show hostage. You know what? Great idea. To anybody, hey, Sexton Alliance, yo, Sexless Alliance, any one of your members, I'll put the Classics title on the line right now, double or nothing. But if we win, we get the stipulation. Double or nothing. Come on. I didn't ask for your old geriatric ass. What the? Will you just talk? I want the Sexton Alliance. I want that off my record. You know I'm the best damn thing to ever happen to this company. Better than Ben Buchanan. Better than Griff Garrison. Better than every damn body. That blemish on my record is gone. And I don't need no master or machine to make it worth a damn like the Crusade has.
Are you done now?
Today, Junior.
You forgot, son. You're on my time.
Last time I checked, I'm the reason this building's been filling up lately.
Last time I checked, I give you an envelope at the end of the night. You work for me. You shut your mouth.
Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Son, about damn time, you sons of bitches. Where?
I lost. My shoulders got pinned. I lost. Not only did I lose, my whole team lost. You know, if I wanted to hear somebody cry like a bitch, I'd keep watching politics on TV.
You know what? Hold up. The referee made the decision, right? I'm not going to overturn that. And personally, I've got enough shit on my plate tonight I need to deal with. Y'all work it out.
I'll work it out. Just make sure my envelope's ready, bitch. I said it, double or nothing. Hey, Nick, whoa. Where's Todd Sexton? Where's your fearless leader? What do you do, take the night off? What do you do, retire again? Or what, Kelly? What are you gonna do? Cat will put you to sleep again if you keep talking.
If you must know, yes, I asked Todd Sexton to stay home today. Because you have done nothing but whine on the internet for the last 3 weeks. Now, if we're supposed to work this out ourselves, then let's hear it. What you got?
Clean your ears out, Nicholas. Double or nothing. Classics Championship on the line. I'll go against anybody in the Sexton Alliance. If I win, when I win, correction, when I win, we name the stipulation, not you. Oh, I'm sorry, not Todd Sexton, the leader.
One moment.
What? 1 moment? What is this? What is this, a TED Talk? This is ridiculous. What kind of bull hockey is this? What?
Okay.
Take a seat.
Well, personally, I would like to volunteer
Shut up,
myself, but I have a match later with Bryce Cannon. And, well, it would be Kelly Sexton, but she almost knocked your ass out last time, and you didn't like that, so we won't.
Say what I want.
It's festival season for Bobby, so he's not in his wrestling gear, so he's not dressed to wrestle.
Well, I've already beaten Bobby. I beat, no. I beat Cowboy Dumbass already, too.
Will you shut up?
Or what?
Billy's not dressed to wrestle because he has his Ninja Turtle Pumas on and not his cowboy boots.
And you call me a crybaby? He's got baby shoes on.
So, if I can't have myself, Bobby, Billy, Kelly, Todd's at home, Adrian's hurt, I wonder who I could get.
Who? I wonder. There's nobody else here. It's obviously just you three.
I wonder who. Hey, Hunter, just so we're clear, that match with Judas, it's right now.
Hunter James, I'll be your Huckleberry. Teo, what's wrong? You look like someone just walked over your grave, son.
The following contest is for the Southern Fried Classics champion. Introducing in the ring the challenger from the heart of darkness, the priest of punishment, Judas. His opponent is the reigning and defending Southern Fried Classics champion from the Outer Banks, North Carolina, Hollywood, Hunter James.
John the Body
Your
Johnson.
referee, D. Byers. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit.
I feel like Hunter James may have finally wrote a check that his ass can't cash at him.
And Tristan Michaels isn't here, the guiding light to guide him in
Oh.
this situation, but holy hell.
I don't know what guidance will do for him right now.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
And he thinks this is all funny and everything. You see him, he's got the shirt, it says Sexless Alliance. That's funny and everything. And I'm sure he thought when he walked in the building today that he would walk out with the upper hand. But unfortunately, the upper hand just so happens to be almost 7 feet tall.
Oh, there's no doubt. The confidence level of Hunter James, knowing that Todd Sexton wasn't here, the man that he lost to at our last event, the Eliminator Gauntlet. Todd Sexton's not here, so he's making a challenge to everyone else in the Sexton Alliance. All the confidence in the world until the big man parts the curtain and comes walking out here. And Judas might become another Triple Crown champion at Southern Fried here if we have Sexton Alliance has their way.
Yeah, man, I can't say for once that I blame Hunter James for taking a sweet time. I don't know what deity he prays to, but I hope it's one that can get him out of this.
He needs to try all of them. Know what he's doing taunting Judas, but that's not a good thing.
He's confident. You can't take that away from him, but Judas can take his ability to breathe away from him.
Just whispered something to Kat Spencer. She went over. You see Billy Buck, Kelly Sexton, and Bobby Moore on the far side near the entrance ramp.
You heard Nick Halen say it. Todd Sexton's not in the building. He's taking the night off. And I'm sure that when Hunter James heard that, his eyes just lit up bright as cherries. But
Oh, there's no doubt.
oh my God! Well,
Teo. Teo's only going to wrestle at shows without barricades from here on out, I think. Judas with a glare to Kat Spencer. And look who Hunter James backed into.
the Sexton Alliance. Oh boy.
You ever see when on National Geographic Channel when somebody catches their prey, drags it back to the pack?
Yeah.
The rest of them are going to take care of that little jackal or whatever it is that the lion grabs. That's what's happening right now.
In this case, I think he's a weasel. It's Hunter James, but your point stands, Adam. not in a good spot right now. Judas just taking the humanity of Hunter James, tossing him between the ring apron and the barricades, kind of showing him off for the whole world, or rather the Southern Fried Nation to see. Oh yeah, I'm sure Teo's going to do a lot.
Teo's not going to do much at all. D. Byers right now could just go have a sandwich, let's be honest. Just let this go.
I think D's the most level-headed person in the room right now. He's pretty much telling anybody in the Crusade, maybe don't pick this fight.
Judas is trying to get Teo to hit him. Teo hits him, that'll be a DQ, and they win the match. So Teo's got to be smart here.
And still Judas, he's just walking around the ring with Hunter James, breaking the count.
A steamroller right through the ring ropes, out to the floor again.
Right
And
now
Hunter,
he's in Sexton Alliance territory.
Absolutely there. He's got Hunter by the hair again. Not sure. Oh, boy.
Not the spot you want to be in if you're the Southern Fried Classics champion, as he gets hit right off the table and his own belt.
Yep. The belt used in the matchup here at our last event here in Monroe. And Hunter James is back into the ring now. And Judas goes, oh, Cat Spencer with a forearm right between the shoulder blades.
Oh, yeah. That's what you want to do.
Let me tell you something. This tells you how damn big Cat Spencer is. You don't realize it. But look at that. She's not much smaller than Judas there. And Hunter James comes diving through the ropes. She proved a valuable distraction here, and Hunter threw again.
Cat serves her purpose for the moment. Hunter James, one dive after another, trying to take the big man down from the sky. A brief moment of victory, and he's going to gloat, of course.
Oh, he threw that shirt in the cloud, and then Judas sent his head the same spot. Hunter James back into the ring again. Judas trying to make his way back up. No Cat Spencer interference this time. Hunter gathers him up here. Oh, no.
Whoa. Oh, damn, a
breaker
game
from
breaker.
Hunter James.
Into the cover. Judas kicks out at 2. Good God. That's a big man to be using the game breaker on. Stealing that, of course, from Todd Sexton.
And Nick Halen.
And Nick Halen. And anybody who's in the Sexton Alliance at one point or another.
And Hunter James going to work on the midsection of Judas.
Hunter James, he's taking his time, celebrating one little victory, but it's not the victory he needs. He's got Judas right now, but he's got to stay on him. I mean, you do not turn your back on somebody the size of this guy.
Oh, no, there's no doubt there. You cannot take your focus away. He is doing everything he can to get Judas down for a 3 count. Got to come out of this victorious there. Kelly Sexton with some words of encouragement for Judas there in the corner.
Hunter James, he's got his moment. He's got to start looking at putting this one away, or before you know it, Judas will have all of that strength that he thinks he's draining away. As you can see.
Hunter went for that pinfall attempt there, and Judas kicked out. But you see the midsection, the ribs, the spine, all that taking a beating so far in this matchup.
Southern Fried Nation rallying behind the Priest of Punishment. It looks like Hunter James is going to look in some kind of standing crossface maybe. Well, he was standing, he broke him back down, took the arms away from the big man. But he's got to get those, and he does. He's got the knuckles clasped. He's got it around Judas' face.
I don't think Judas is going to tap out here. Not nearly enough punishment dealt out from Hunter James to keep Judas down. Oh, Judas with a mouthful of finger there.
Well, I was going to say sometimes you want to just put in a submission to wear down your opponent, but apparently Judas is not having any of all of this.
I don't think he had a pre-show meal. Judas is hungry.
I think Hunter James had hey!
Hunter James in desperation there. You can see how quickly he's going to cover Judas. All it takes is 3 seconds to leave this matchup with the stipulation for Shindig.
Well, he hit that single leg drop kick, shades of Bobby Moore, also shades of me, but we won't mention that.
Bowl too.
Shades of Bobby Moore. I'm sure he didn't have me in mind, but if you've noticed, he's picking apart every member of the Sexton Alliance and doing their moves. He did the game breaker, he did the sit kick, and now he's going to try and deadlift the Priest of Punishment. I doubt it.
If he pulls this off, he'll definitely get a 3 count here.
There's
no doubt about that.
He's freakishly strong as Hunter James, collegiate athlete.
Judas trying to beat him there. You can see Hunter trying to get him up there, and Judas with those back elbows right to the side of the head, the temple area. Judas misses with a haymaker there.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
German suplex there. Judas is by the ropes. Can Hunter pull him?
Incredible strength. You've got to give it to Hunter James. Kick out of 1. I think
is he injured from that?
Oh my God.
Super kick.
What a super kick. That was a buckshot.
Jesus.
Every move, every trick in the book. Hunter James, it looks like he's finally got Judas out. Pin him.
Hunter James is taking his time. I don't know what he's doing. Tristan Michaels will be losing his mind right now.
This could have been it. This could have sealed the deal for the Crusade. We could be talking about the Crusade picking the stipulation, and this goof's concerned about doing snow angels on a wrestling canvas.
Well, he's done everybody else's move. He's signaling for Crucifixo.
Okay. Oh, now wait a minute. German suplex all by. There's no way Hunter James.
Is he going for the choke slam? Judas on wobbly legs.
You remember when the Hurricane used to, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Judas.
Oh, here we go.
Hunter James planted in the center of the ring. Does Judas have enough left in the tank to capitalize?
Gigantic choke slam. You said it best, Adam. Hunter James is in dreamland right now.
Joe, look at this. Joey
Whoa!
Box shot!
There's your call. Big move.
Teo with a hidden blade again.
What?
Bobby Moore in the ring. Neither man touching one of the men in the matchup here, so no interference. Byers is trying to get Moore out of the ring.
This is getting crazy.
Cat Spencer in the ring with the title belt. His Judas between the shoulder blades.
Oh,
who's? Kelly Sexton took the title from her.
Cat, you better turn around.
Judas has her.
Equal rights perhaps means equal fights. Hunter James with a spear.
Judas had his attention turned a second time.
No!
2 3/4 there. Hunter James can't believe it. Hunter James hit the spear. Judas had his midsection open. Cat Spencer taking the title back from Kelly.
And I don't blame Kelly for really running there because, it speaks for itself. Okay. Hollywood, Hunter James, he's setting him up for the brainbuster, perhaps.
Yeah, Hollywood is called for the brainbuster.
Now
get Judas up.
We have seen Hunter James hit the brainbuster on Judas before, but I don't think it's happening today. What a spear!
Big spear from Judas. This has got to be it.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Hooks the legs.
Rolls Hunter over there, and Hyder with the quickness over there to get him up.
Oh, God! Billy Buck almost took out the cameraman, but did take himself out on that steel post, courtesy of Joey Hyder.
Joey Hyder sent Buck into the barricade. Teo and Hyder are up now.
may have very well just saved Hunter James's ass right here.
Judas is stomping away at the midsection there.
There's
Teo
that
ringside grab. Hold on, Teo's got the ring bell.
There's that half.
Judas had a crab locked in, but he sees Teo at the bell table.
Oh my God!
Bobby Moore came in and Teo hit Bobby Moore.
Well, the camera didn't. Wait.
Distraction, and Hunter James was pinned.
The camera didn't pick it up. Teo took that spike, that
The
piece
winner
of
of the match.
rebar.
And still, Southern Fried Classic.
Georgian! Georgian! Get the car!
Oh my God!
Get the car! Get help! We need the hospital! Get help!
Teo got hit Bobby Moore with that ring bell. Oh my God.
It was that piece of rebar that we used to ring the bell. He hit Bobby Moore right in the eye with it.
Well, this is a serious situation here. We got to get, they got to get Bobby out of here.
I think they're. Oh my God.
Kelly's running to the back. They've got Bobby. They got a towel over Bobby's eye. Teo hit Bobby Moore in the face with that. Oh my God.
Meanwhile, back to the. You lousy son of a.
Hunter James has won this match up here. And Hunter has the stipulation
What a.
for that future showdown between the Crusade and the Sexton Alliance.
This is disgusting.
We hope to have word on the condition of Bobby Moore during intermission. I'll make some calls and check on that. But we have to continue on. Are you guys ready for some tag team action? The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee, Brian Waits.
I wanna tell you a story about a place you don't wanna be. This ain't no home sweet home, it's a home sweet misery. We knew when we got here, they tried to put us away.
Introducing team number one at a total combined weight of 530 pounds. This is the team of Sunny Days and Marv Madstreet. They are accompanied to the ring by the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, Rinaro.
Strange thoughts and sleepless nights, sunny days and darkest frights. Michael Stevens in my sights, marvelous madness ignites. My pals out with a wicked grin, mad street where it all begins. In this chaos where I've been, marvelous madness
And introducing their opponents. At a total combined weight of 350 pounds and hailing from Ashworth, Georgia, this is Aaron and Ethan Dallas, the Wonder Boys.
Another debut here, Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Of course, we've seen Aaron Dallas, but his brother Ethan, the Wonder Boys, making their tag team debut, and what a team they've got to go up against.
A couple of the most decorated, not together, but tag team wrestlers in the state of Georgia the last 2 decades. Marvelous Michael Stevens, Marv, Sunny Days, both men tag gold all over this stinking state.
And of course,
holy smokes.
On the floor, the current Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, Sal Rinaro, who will wrestle his own tag team partner, ex-tag team partner, Cool Seth DeLay, later on tonight. But right now, Aaron Dallas is going to start this match, it looks like, with Michael Stevens.
Yeah, Michael Stevens here against Aaron Dallas. And like I said, we saw Ethan Dallas here, his younger brother, in this matchup here as a tag team. The Wonder Boys making their debut as a tag here at Southern Fried. Looking forward to this matchup here. Michael Stevens, say what you will about his abilities and whatnot, but a more cerebral professional wrestler I'd be hard-pressed to find in the state.
You know a whole lot about Michael Stevens.
Yep.
You've been up and down the roads with him. NWA Atlanta, I mean, everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
This guy is deceptively strong, deceptively agile, and a fine professional wrestler. And of course, on the apron, the last thing you want is somebody the size of Sunny Days, who just drives his shoulder into the gut of Aaron Dallas.
Oh yeah, they're going to work on Aaron Dallas's midsection here. Aaron Dallas looks like he's put on a few pounds of muscle since the last time we saw him here. He's filling out nicely.
He's bulking up big time, but a whole lot of muscle ain't going to protect you from those body shots that Sunny Days is giving him in the corner, and another shoulder barge. And Sal Rinaro just laughs in agreement with what he's seeing. Ethan Dallas, his brother's completely helpless right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do there when you got Sunny 300 pounds going into your midsection there. And Aaron Dallas, a handful of hair from Sunny Days as well.
Big shot right to the jaw. He tags back in Michael Stevens. And they have just cut this ring off completely from the get-go. No chance for the Wonder Boys to get into this match. Well, there's a drop down. He could be big drop kick.
Nice drop kick right in the kisser on Marv. Goes for a quick cover.
This is the momentum Aaron and Ethan need. They've got to keep Michael Stevens in the ring. They got to keep him in their corner.
Aaron backs him in, blind tag there from Ethan. Let's see what this young man can do. Double team there, splash right to the chest.
Big.
Nice double team moves from these guys.
And another one. They got to get out of the ring, though. Brian Waits is counting.
Yeah. Ethan there with a back press, just a 2 count there. And Marv up to his feet first, but stumbling. Back into the corner there. Ethan into the corner, and Marv up over the top.
Nice step up.
Kick,
yeah. Knee right to the side of the face. Ethan Dallas is, oh, wait a minute.
Jeez.
Sunny Days shook that top rope, and it caused Ethan Dallas to crotch himself.
This might be the end of the Dallas family. Sunny Days with an elbow to the back of the head.
Tags in. It's Sunny and Ethan are now legal. Big body slam. Oh boy. Ah, God.
Elbow right to the chest, but really the torso of Sunny Days landing across the chest of Ethan Dallas. And Dallas is back up, and he's in no man's land right now as he sends into the corner there, gets a tag into Marv.
I've been there. I've been on the ground when Sunny Days is coming down on top of you, and I can tell you from personal experience, it's not something you want to experience. Neither is this, though. Michael Stevens, that big chin lock, wrenching back on the head and just pulls his hair down to the mat, goes Ethan Dallas.
Yeah, Ethan landed hard there at the back of his head, ricocheting off the canvas there in the center of the ring. And Marv and Sonny are just enjoying this matchup here right now.
Tag into Sunny Days, who drops a headbutt right on the back.
Yellow paint right on the shoulder blades. And a 2 count there.
Oh,
Ethan
he
barely
almost
getting his legs
didn't
up.
kick, yeah.
And Sonny now with a grip on the ribs of Ethan Dallas. You can hear him groaning and screaming in pain right in the ribs there.
I hate to point out the obvious, but this kid, Ethan, is pretty small. And, I mean, he's in there with 2 big guys, you know. Michael Stevens in and of himself, but Sunny Days, he's come down across his chest and his back with all of his weight.
He's built somewhat like a young Ace Haven. I see that in him there. I do not see the fight that I know Ace Haven has, but man, getting it beat down right now from Mad Street right now isn't going to help his cause in that sense.
Right now, he needs to try and get to his corner, get to Aaron Dallas, who's waiting on him, his brother. I don't know if Sunny Days is going to let that happen. Another body splash.
Aaron there with a double axe handle right to the shoulder blades of Sunny Days. Breaking up the pinfall attempt there and saving his brother from taking the 3 count there, but not saving his brother from taking a beating there. Marv is going to have some fun with Ethan Dallas right now.
You notice that these guys, they haven't really been tagging together. Wait a minute, there's Aaron Dallas in for the tag. I was going to say that Mad Street hasn't been tagging that long, but these guys are excellent tag wrestlers in and of themselves, and you can see those frequent tags, that tag team psychology, but Aaron Dallas is just running crazy on him right now.
Yeah, man, the switch has gotten flipped on Aaron Dallas, and he is taking it to Marv. He senses his brother may not be long for this matchup here, and he's got to take control if they're going to leave Monroe victorious tonight.
Whoa, man!
Discus forearm rocks Marv, sends one into the corner there for Sunny Days. Another tag team, double team maneuver here coming.
Could be thinking rocket launcher. Oh!
Man.
It worked. He got down on him, and Michael Stevens kicks out at 2.
Landed hard right on the chest of Marv. Goes up and tags Aaron Dallas into the matchup there. Another double team coming here. Marv catches the top rope, kicks Ethan there in a back elbow for Aaron Dallas.
Wait
Double
a minute.
team.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
It was like a leg lariat heart attack.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Crucifix pinfall attempt from Aaron Dallas, and Sonny just choke slammed Ethan onto Aaron.
He shut that down real quick.
Drags, look at the rules. Look at the rule minder here. Sunny Days dragging Marv to the corner to make the tag.
Oh, I'm glad he wanted to mind the rules after he dropped his brother down on top of him. Good God.
I don't think Marv cared.
Got him up. Some form of cowabunga.
Yeah, cowabunga there.
Cow is something. Sunny
Goes
Days.
to the pin. And
That's ball game.
Yeah. Jesus.
Here are your winners,
Ethan Dallas
the
trying to
team
make his way to the ring.
of Sunny Days and Marv, Mad Street.
The Wonder Boys, they gave it their best, but call this what you was. It was pretty much utter destruction. I mean,
yeah, they really didn't get going here in this early going of the matchup here, and it cost them. Aaron and Ethan making a debut here at Southern Pride. We'll see them again in the future here, but Mad Street is absolutely on a roll right now.
All right, well, at this time, please welcome my guest, the owner and promoter of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Mr. David Manders.
Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the shame. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you wanna say, or walk away. I stand tall in this hell to pay. Ain't no power higher where the outlaws.
Hi, guys. I know you guys have seen the the very vague Facebook post from Matt Griffin, the little inside threats, the cheap shot with a roll of quarters last show here at my ring, in my building. Quite damn sick of it. The man calls himself the kingpin of Georgia wrestling. The man thinks he's better than everybody here, the best promoter in Georgia, better than the fans, arrogant, excuse my language, but an asshole. So, as you all know, last show here, I invited the Kingpin to Southern Pride. So Mr. Kingpin, Mr. Action Wrestling, Mr. Matty Griffin, come on out. Come out, Matt. I know you're back there. Come on.
Did I hear my name called? So this is what it's like to be invited to Southern Fried Championship Wrestling in Monroe. Just remember, I was invited tonight. And I brought myself a guest.
Dude.
Southern Fried Nation and David. Well, David, you know my son, my 10-year-old son, Bronx.
I've watched Bronx grow up, Matt. Man, what a move on your side bringing him out here, man. He don't belong in here. There's not an issue with him. My issue is with you.
But like any good father, I want to teach my son and my best friend the wrestling business. And what better way to do that than to come to the place where everything in this state used to happen. The town that used to be the most important wrestling town in Georgia.
Let's get something clear. I don't have to make names to call myself a kingpin. I don't have to win Promoter of the Year state of Georgia to get myself over. I'm not in that clique. I won't be in that clique. I do this because I love this. I don't care about the podcast. I don't care about the reports. All that matters to me is this business and every one of these people sitting around here in this building. I know for a fact, unlike you, sir, I'm no better than nobody here. I wake up every Monday morning, I strap up my work boots, I go to my regular job, my blue-collar job, and I work. Every other Saturday, we put this on, not for you, not for Larry Goodman wherever he's at, but for these people right here. That's all that matters to me.
You know, when I came here on Thanksgiving, I came here because I thought that these people deserved better. And it turns out that they're such losers, they don't even want better for themselves.
What's what you say about my people, Matt? You brought your son with you. I watched the boy grow up. And right now I'm trying my hardest to respect you. Don't throw up on my people, man. This is my people. They don't belong to action wrestling. They don't follow Matt Griffin. They don't bow down to a kingpin. They talk to me, the common guy.
I know you want to hit me right now, so why don't you just go ahead and try it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
What kind of move is that, man? What is that? Is that what you do? Is that what you do in Tyrone, Georgia? Is that what you do in Tennessee? We don't do that here in Monroe at Southern Pride.
David, you've known me for years, and you know I don't work for free. I came here to try to educate these people, and I laid you out in the middle of this ring. You remember that, when I hit him with a whole roll of quarters, and David was on the mat? That was a beautiful moment. That was for free. I'm not fighting you unless I get paid. Look, you still have a semblance of a great promotion. You got the biggest show of the summer coming up. You got Thanksgiving coming up. I think you should be happy with what little you have.
What little I have. I'm going to take the words from your mouth. The biggest show this summer in Georgia wrestling. Everybody knows it. They may not give credit where credit is due, but by God, they know it. Just like you know it. The best show, the best promotion, the best fans. They show up every time, not half the time. I don't have to run multiple places to build my fan base. They're here when we're here.
I got an idea. David, I know you want to fight me so bad, you want to punch me right over my 10-year-old kid.
You have no clue how bad I want to right now. And I'm going to be quite frank with you. If it wasn't for little Bronx right here, I would beat you down.
With you talking about shindig, that gives me an idea. I know what these people, maybe they don't want to see it, but they need to see it. And right here, that first weekend of June, I want everybody to buy a ticket, because here's how you get to fight me. Here's how. I want Action Wrestling and Matt Griffin present Shindig on June the 7th. And I'll tell you what, David, I will go ahead and fight you for it on May 17th. I win, I get the biggest show in the Southeast all summer, Shindig, and it's mine. That's the only way this is going to happen, David. I know your next show is May 3rd. Everybody, I want you to show up on May 3rd right here. David can give his answer then, and I want you to see what a coward he is. We're going to Longhorn. My buddy and I are having steaks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll hopefully get David Manders' answer the next time we return here back on May the 3rd. That is our next event here at the Boys and Girls Club. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, are you ready for some championship action? The following contest is for the Georgia Heritage Championship, and it is a last man standing match. The rules: there are no disqualifications, no countouts, and no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win this match is to render your opponent helpless for the referee's count of 10. If a man cannot answer the 10 count, the match is over and his opponent will win. Introducing first, the referee, David Weekly.
Them folks ain't about to come up in here and do what they say they ain't gonna do. No. We've been doing this thing the same way for years.
They talking about taking my gun. Hell no. They say you always spanking your son. Hell no. They taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it. No. Hell no. They can have it when they prying it out of my
Introducing the challenger. He weighed in tonight at 269 pounds. And hailing from Royston, Georgia, he is the king of the landmark, the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth.
My rifle right here beside me. Salt that God nightly, so my survival is likely. Yeah. They talking about taking my gun. Hell no. They say you always spanking your son. Hell no. They taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it. No. Hell no. They talking about taking my gun. Hell no. They say you always spanking your son. Hell no. They taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it. No. Hell no. Every day they try to take something away.
And his opponent, weighing in at 200 and up,
Jacob Ashworth on the attack right now. Will caution the champion out.
Well,
Sneak
not
attack.
exactly the way Will Caution wanted this match to start, I'm
Nope, they're heading our
sure.
way, man. Watch out.
Whoa.
Oh, we got to get the, oh boy.
Oh, God.
Little do-si-do right into the
Watch
Great
the speaker.
Futures pad on the wall here at the Boys and Girls Club in Monroe.
The future's
Right out here in front of
looking
us.
awfully bleak for Will Caution right now. The fans, the security, the cameras. half of Monroe, Georgia, following Jacob Ashworth and Will Caution around the ringside area.
Will Caution there, Jacob. We got a vendor there at ringside selling merchandise there, and they're working back towards the bathrooms and the concession stand.
It is last man standing rules for the Georgia Heritage Championship. Those rules mean no disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls or submissions. The only way to win it, as John the Body Johnson said, is to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
Jacob Ashworth just taking Will Caution to the woodshed right now. Oh, right off the bleachers there at ringside.
Oh, Caution went upside down, almost landed on his head. That would not have been a good landing. Big punch right there to the jaw of Will Caution. Calls himself exceptional, but he's not doing too good of a job right now, keeping his back, trying to run away from Jacob Ashworth.
Yeah, caught Ashworth as Ashworth came in. Ashworth's head off of the bleachers as well, spilling into the fans. This is not a good spot to be in right now. Security taking care of everything. We got extra referees out here as well. Good to see Bull back in action at Southern Pride Security after his heart scare and hospital stays.
Rodney's back and just as strong as he always has been. And right now, he is pretty much the wall between Will Caution, Jacob Ashworth, and the Southern Fry Nation.
Yeah, no doubt there. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
We've seen what happens to these. Oh, Jesus.
Hold on. Wait a minute now.
Jacob trying to suplex Caution.
Oh, man.
Caution with a shot right in the nuts.
You say that so eloquently.
Thank you, sir. It's years of training.
Will Caution now, he's got the advantage for the moment on the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth. You heard John the Body Johnson call Jacob Ashworth the king of the Landmark, and what he's referring to is the Landmark Arena. The Georgia Heritage Championship has a lot of legacy and tradition behind it. It, of course, started at the historic Landmark Arena, my home, the home of so many wrestlers here in the state of Georgia, including Jacob Ashworth and Will Caution, who are both former Anarchy heavyweight champions.
And wrestlers on your television every week as well.
Absolutely. And now here we are, all these years later. The landmark is gone, but the spirit remains. The Georgia Heritage Championship, which Will Caution, for lack of a better term, stole from Jacob Ashworth.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Being
Absolutely.
contested by two of that arena's finest competitors, even if Will Caution's a little dirty. Jacob Ashworth, no.
Fireman's carry just plants Will Caution down. Ashworth asking for a 10 count.
It don't have to be pretty to be effective.
Absolutely not. Senior official David Weekly starting that count. Will Caution trying to make his way back up to his feet, and does with the assistance of the ring ropes.
These guys beat each other pillar to post around the entire Boys and Girls Club here, and well, that won't do him any favors.
Ashworth taking Will Caution on a tour of the turnbuckles. Man.
It's clear to see who the Southern Fry Nation endorses to win this match. And I'll give you a hint, it's not the guy wearing the black and the silver.
Jeez.
Oh!
The impact, Will Caution chest first into the top turnbuckle, knocking the wind out of you, no doubt. And Weekly again with that 10 count coming.
Even something as simple as getting your sternum rolled into that turnbuckle can be enough to keep you down for a count of 10 if you hit it the right way. I mean, that can knock the wind right out of you. Caution, of course, gets back up before that count of 10, but there's a big scoop slam, and that definitely won't help his case.
Ashworth with an elbow there, and he's pretty much been in control most of this matchup, except for a short time outside the ring area when Will Caution took a shortcut to the family jewels.
Jacob Ashworth has complete control of this match right now. Will Caution's on the defense, and he's also in the hot seat. He's got to keep getting back up, or elsewise he could kiss that Georgia Heritage Championship goodbye.
The slight advantage to a matchup like this, if you're hurt just slightly, you do have the ability to stay down for a short period of time and have some chance to recover. Whereas a 3 count there, you got to kick out of those pinfalls. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That neck breaker there, that caution cutter, big jumping senton from Will Caution there, and that neck taking a beating there from Jacob Ashworth. Courtesy of Will Caution.
Surgically repaired neck, might you add, of Jacob Ashworth. Beautiful combination there from Will Caution.
Caution with that neck breaker there. That reverse caution cutter, if you will, getting that height on that jump, that torque on the neck when he hits and impacts the ground, impacts the mat.
Was a hell of an impact. Caution, just like that, he's taken total control of the match.
Stomping away at the throat again. There's no rules. There's no count breaks. There's no corners. There's no rope breaks. None of that stuff here. It's just beat the man you're up against. So they have to stay down for a 10 count. That is the winner of the matchup.
Jacob Ashworth, he's trying to get some motivation to get back up to his feet. He's going to break that 10 count, but he's in deep at the moment. Front face lock from Will Caution, could be looking for a vertical suplex, maybe.
Ashworth had it in the block it there, going to work on the midsection of Caution. Haymakers there to the breadbasket.
That is a big individual. Well,
head is steaming. He eats a beautiful drop kick there from Will Caution. The height and the force of that drop kick ricocheted right off the skull of Jacob Ashworth.
That'll take down just about anybody. You may not be able to suplex Jacob Ashworth, but you can kick him in the face. Will Caution, High-Rent District, I have to question the motives right now to do something like this in a last man standing match, but he's gonna, and it pays off.
Jesus. He took too long. Nailing the coffin here coming. Will Caution again. Not as much height, but right across the jaw of Ashworth. Impact to the skull.
Jacob Ashworth, he's stirring, but he's got to get out of the way.
Ashworth absorbing the chance from the fans here.
No!
Will Caution again, almost a frog splash-like leap. Just waves over to David, almost said David Manders, David Weekly. There's too many Davids here tonight. David Weekly here as he goes over for Jacob Ashworth, and Ashworth, for all intents and purposes, has not moved after that last elbow.
Well, David Weekly and David Manders look like they're about the same person. There's a few slight differences, so I can understand why you would make that.
Yeah, it's really hard to determine which one's which. Is that right?
Meanwhile, Jacob Ashworth somehow survived those 3 very well-placed elbows right across the head. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah, that last one was nasty there, man. I'll tell you what, Will Caution just getting disrespectful, trying to tell Jacob Ashworth to stay down. And Ashworth on a rally.
I mean, say what you will about Caution. There's a huge side slap. Say what you will about Caution and his attitude as of late, these last several months really. But he is one of the finest wrestlers in the state of Georgia when it comes to just pure wrestling moves and taking down your opponent. You'd be hard-pressed to find somebody on the Southern Fried roster as apt as Will Caution.
There's no quit in Jacob Ashworth right now. As you can see, he used the ropes to pull himself up to his feet. The pain he must be in right now, but Will Caution there makes his way back up to his feet, breaking that 10 count. Ashworth again. Fireman's carry into that slam, but Caution just dumps him out to the floor, to the apron. Ashworth hanging onto that middle rope with his elbow. High risk place to be right now. At this point in the match, Will Caution has him in a front chancery, setting Ashworth up. Ashworth with a drape, but he pulls out of it. Makes some space there, and Ashworth again. Big power slam there. Again, there's no pinfall.
No pinfall, but David Weekley's got to start counting that 10 count. Will Caution does not have much time to get back up to his feet. And a move such as that will knock the breath right out of you, much less knock you out.
And again, you see the pain Ashworth is in right now, those ropes holding him up. Trying to get Will Caution down for that 10 count, and Caution slides out of the ring and lands on his feet. Smart move there from the young man standing up, but now he's back down again.
Both of these men worse for wear. Wait a minute.
Little hardware action from under the ring, and Ashworth comes around at him.
Oh!
Oh, Ashworth sees it and kicks him.
Oh, man!
Caution eats a chair to the spine. Again, all legal here. Last man standing rules. Ashworth punching away at the top of the head of Will Caution.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, considering he was about to brain Ashworth with that chair, a shot to the back isn't too bad, but steel still hurts no matter where it hits you. Jacob Ashworth may have saved himself this entire match, and now he's got what in the oh my God!
Ashworth hit hard in that corner post, the ring post there. David Weekley going over to begin that 10 count. Caution pointing at him.
Adam, I think this might be God. I mean, that was a horrific impact, head first into that ring post, into the corner of that ring post.
You see Ashworth down there, David Weekley working on the count. Ashworth near the barricade there, 1 foot on the floor.
Whoa!
And a second one pulls himself up there, and Caution back on the attack. Ashworth not giving up there, making his way back to his feet. That tells you exactly how bad this feud between these two men has gotten.
Oh, wait a minute
Jesus.
now. Will Caution's cleared off that table. John the Body Johnson looks gaffed. Holding the Georgia Heritage Championship now because there's nowhere to put it. Caution's taking that table.
Oh, my Lord.
And whatever he's about to do, oh, God. Jacob Ashworth is in a bad way right now.
Both of them are. This is such high risk here. Both men on the apron right now, and Ashworth is back up, firing at Will Caution there.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
Caution trying to hook in the Caution cutter.
Oh, God!
Jesus. Ashworth just scooped him up and dove right into the table there, and the table broke to pieces.
Both of them taken out. Ashworth took himself out. Oh my God, the impact, the sound that table made.
The weight of both men, damn near 500 pounds. No way, how are these guys moving?
Barely.
Ashworth crawling away, Caution crawling away. Opposite sides of the ring, Ashworth is up. Caution is up. They're 18 feet away from each other. These two combatants in a clash right in the center of the ring.
They're going back to what they know. Punches and punches and punches, and Ashworth's got the upper hand. Ashworth, roll the dice. No, Caution out. Caution cutter.
Ashworth got his knees underneath him, so no full effect on the Caution cutter, but costly nonetheless. Is Ashworth going to stay down for a 10 count now? Caution is banking on it.
Caution can see that Georgia Heritage Championship coming back to his arms. He's about 6 seconds away from retaining that championship.
We're at 7 now.
Count of 8.
Ashworth on the ropes, on his feet there.
Oh my God. Jacob, turn around.
Caution with a chair right in the stomach.
Caution, oh no!
Jesus, man, right into the chair. You got to be kidding me.
Jacob Ashworth's head headlong into that steel chair.
Caution cutter onto the steel there. Ashworth the wherewithal. Look at that. On his feet outside the ring, and the count is broken. But it was only about 5 seconds here, and Will Caution gets to punch him some more now.
I thought that would have been it. I mean, the fact
It
that
had to
that
have
didn't
been.
knock Jacob out cold just shows pure instinct from a 20-year veteran of this sport, able to pull himself down to the floor using the ring apron, and Will Caution is pissed.
Yeah, no doubt there. You just see the anger on his face right now. Ashworth, if he hadn't rolled out of the ring and hit the floor with his feet, we might have had Will Caution retaining here tonight.
I mean, I can't say I blame him. You would have thought that would have been it. Something like that. I mean,
Caution with a running springboard there. Ashworth
oh, no, wait.
Ashes to ashes. Oh, my God, right on the chair. Holy hell.
Oh, my God.
Look at the chair. It's been incredible impact on the chair. Both men down. Ashworth with a sense of desperation. Not giving up in this matchup here. Blocked Will Caution's attempt at that caution cutter and planted him. Ashes to ashes right in the center of the ring.
Wait, nobody's. David Weekley's up to a count of 8. Nobody's moved.
Weekley's at 9. Both men still down. This is it.
What?
Wow. Both men down for a 10 count there. I think I know what Weekley's decision is here. He's calling John the Body Johnson over.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Weekley has counted down both men. Therefore, this matchup is a no contest.
Ashworth is down on his back right now. He hasn't moved since he landed that ashes to ashes on Will Caution there. You
However, Will Caution is still the Georgia Heritage Champion.
The champion's getting carted out with security here.
Not the result Jacob Ashworth wanted. I'm sure it's the result Will Caution will take, however. He's still the Georgia Heritage Champion, and what's left of Jacob Ashworth, which isn't a whole lot. I mean,
the phrase skin of your teeth comes to mind. It's exactly how Will Caution won this matchup here.
Oh, man.
Jacob Ashworth also being carried to the back right now. Both been able to walk barely at this point, man. Incredible.
Not under their own power.
Yeah, no, definitely not under his own power. Fans concerned here. Caution taking to the back. I don't know that we've seen the end of this here, man, but what an incredible matchup tonight here for the Georgia Heritage Championship.
Introducing first, weighing in at 269 hard seltzers, hailing straight from his daddy's yacht. This is the Fret Daddy Bryce Cannon. And introducing his opponent, representing the Sexton Alliance, weighing in at 210 pounds, and hailing from the classic city of Athens, Georgia, this is the Game Breaker, Nick Halen! Bryce, if you'll give me just a moment. Nick, I apologize. I know you got a match, but I'm just wanting to get an update on the condition of Bobby Moore, if you've heard anything at all.
I will update everybody either live here tonight or via social media this weekend, whatever. I don't have any answers right now.
Nick, and I'm very sorry. Nick, thanks.
All right, obviously a very upset Nick Halen with what happened with the Crusade earlier tonight. You heard he told Todd Sexton not to come tonight. He's at home. You saw Judas, Bobby Moore, Kelly Sexton, Billy Buck all to the hospital. So Nick Halen is a man alone here right now fighting against Bryce Cannon.
Not ideal circumstances for the Sexton Alliance tonight. You said it, Adam. Nick Halen is alone, and while his friend lays in a hospital bed, possibly blind in one eye, he's got to worry about the frat daddy Bryce Cannon making his return to Southern Fried Championship Wrestling and to wrestling in general after being almost a year away with a knee injury. Bryce is back in action. He told me earlier today that this will be his 6th match back.
Wow, he's been busy.
He's been busy over this last month and a half, but
there's some old exotic youth right there, buddy.
Bryce has got a new outlook on professional wrestling. He wants to make it to the top of the game, and he's got a chance to do that by beating the game breaker, Nick Halen, tonight.
Side-standing headlock locked in. You don't mess with the tip.
He's touched the tip. It's still in place, though.
Shoulder
nice
tackle,
yeah.
Shoulder tackle from Cannon. Leg sweep. Halen down for the cover. Trying to make quick work of Bryce Cannon in a headlock takedown there on the mat.
Bryce Cannon, 5 years in the wrestling business. Nick Halen, 23 years as a professional wrestler. Of course, took that hiatus in the mid-late 2000s. Came back a few years ago better than ever, showing that he can still hang with the young guys, and Bryce Cannon is the epitome of the young guys. He's the top of the game for this generation. Grab that tip again. There's another nice shoulder tackle, this time from Nick Halen.
Yeah, Cannon went for a leg sweep and Halen blocked it. Nice side headlock takedown again, and Halen on the ground and pound right now for this young man. Interesting, Halen's not going after that knee. That shows the respect he has for one Bryce Cannon here in this matchup.
The respect, and Nick Halen will fight fair unless he feels like he has to otherwise. And right now, I mean, Bryce Cannon, they shook hands. He pulled him into that headlock, of course, but Bryce Cannon respects somebody like Nick Halen. He's got to. Somebody who paved the way for all of this talent in Georgia that's breaking out over the last few years.
Oh, that is very true. He's one of the great up-and-coming young wrestlers here. He spends a lot of time promoting himself online. Double knees right to the chest. And a cannonball in the corner. Waist going right into the face of Nick Halen.
Nick Halen's momentum cut off, and now it's all Bryce Cannon. The frat daddy is in control for the moment, fixing the tip.
I tell you what, for being out for a while, man, he has kept himself in tremendous shape.
He's in better shape than he was when he left. I wrestled in one of his last matches before he was injured, and he was in good shape then, but my God, I mean, he's put on a few pounds of muscle. He's got a nice tan going, and that tip is still as beautiful as ever. Ooh.
He's got a red handprint on his chest now.
Yeah, he does. Nick Halen dog walking him around the ring.
Reversal there, and Halen chest first. Does everything like Bret Hart. Right into the top turnbuckle there. And a foot across the throat from Bryce Cannon there. And a little taunting as well.
There's that familiar Bryce Cannon.
Oh, yeah.
We all know and, well, some of us love.
Somebody loves him.
Somebody loves him. His own mother slapped the stork that delivered him, I heard, but Cannon's in complete control at the moment, no matter the case.
It's not the stork's fault.
That's, well, you know.
Cannon there with a chop right to the chest again.
He gave it right back to him, man. That chop was stiff.
And a Greco-Roman eye poke. That's his, he's got that great amateur background in one Bryce Cannon.
He's been watching grappler tapes. Nick Halen chop in the corner now.
Tape, yeah. Grappler matches are available on VHS.
And youtube.com/SFCW Wrestling 2013.
Yeah, absolutely there. Go see that. If you're watching this, you already know that. Bryce Cannon there eating a forearm right to the chest from Nick Halen, and Cannon going up to the high spot area there. High risk area there, and Nick Halen has him.
Oh, man!
Cannon kidneys first onto the canvas and ahead of steam from Halen. Big elbow right to the heart of the frat daddy.
Bryce Cannon, he took that fall off the top rope.
Nick Halen there showboating a little bit there, dropping the elbow on the canvas.
Oh, man, what a Uranagi.
All of his body weight there. Usually you release, but Cannon rode him down. Extra torque and power on that, and you can see Nick Halen is struggling to make his way back up to a vertical base. Not even trying at this point.
Bryce Cannon is in firm control of Nick Halen at the moment. I don't know what he's going to have to do to, well, what in the world?
Are we going to see?
What?
A people's tip. Nick Halen there doing some push-ups. Possum.
Nick Halen was playing possum, and now he's got the momentum. Ducks under, big swinging neck breaker.
Nick Halen in charge of this matchup now.
Halen
up to his feet. Right into the turnbuckle there. A high back body drop there from Nick Halen, and Halen going up.
Here we go. Patented elbow drop off the top rope. Coming down on top of Bryce Cannon's chest in about 4 seconds. And wait a minute.
Nick Halen's distracted.
Oh, God, come on.
Yeah.
Well, there's Hunter James, Joey Hyder, Cat Spitzer, and...
Oh, hold on. Back in the ring, Nick Halen. Bryce Cannon looks like he ran into the ropes there, and Halen landed hard. The distraction proving beneficial there to Bryce Cannon.
This is Cannon's opportunity. He's got a huge mark to make if he can pin or submit Nick Halen right now. And he's almost there. He's got him hooked to that full Nelson. Oh! I think he was looking for that full Nelson face crusher maybe. Nick Halen rolls through it.
Halen going for the sharpshooter, has it locked in. Bryce Cannon up.
The entire Crusade's up.
Everybody up on the apron, yeah.
There goes Joey Hyder. There goes Hunter James. Oh, my God.
Nick Halen gets planted. And Nick Halen kicking out of the very last
Here
second,
is your winner, the Frat Daddy, Bryce Cannon.
A page out of Dennis Condrey's book. That full Nelson face crusher. And Bryce Cannon, what a win for Bryce Cannon, man. I mean, to pin Nick Halen right in the middle of the ring. Nefarious tactics, never mind.
But the Sharks are circling. Bryce Cannon's in the ring right now with Nick Halen.
Yeah, Halen's all alone.
Go ahead.
I mean,
yeah, Nick Halen's by himself. Let's see.
Bryce
Hunter James
yielding the ring to the Crusade, it seems.
Look at that,
oh,
man. What a
come
piece
on.
of trash. We knew he had it in him there. Bryce Cannon getting out of the way. It's not his battle.
Oh, no.
And the Sharks are circling right now.
Oh my God!
We can say that on YouTube.
He said it though.
He said it in Monroe. And the Jackals are on the attack right now, and Hunter James enjoying the work of his cohorts in the Crusade.
Oh my God. I mean, a show of defiance from Nick Halen, but this is a 4-on-1 attack.
Oh my God.
My God.
Big punch there right to the side of the jaw from Cat Spencer.
This is ridiculous.
Hollywood Hunter James there. No way, man. Hollywood Hunter James is.
Wait. Todd Sexton. Todd
Sexton
Sexton.
there.
Double XTO.
He wasn't here all day today. Someone else had called him back to the building.
And now the Crusade. Joey Hyder, Hunter James on top of Todd Sexton. He made it just in time to save Nick Halen from disaster, but he may suffer.
There's only two of them now in this building. And the Crusade is kicking the hell out of the Sexton Alliance right now. Teo and Spencer working over Halen in the corner. Jesus, man.
And they're just beating Sexton like a dog. Oh, God, come on.
Teo there with a punch to the side of the head as well. Oh, Todd Sexton, Hyder picking up Sexton.
Halen's back.
Nick Halen's back up.
Oh,
Spencer
God.
punching Halen. And the numbers game again. Todd Sexton trying, oh my God.
Oh my God, no.
Hunter James has a t-shirt around Sexton's throat, choking Todd Sexton with it. Absolute garbage. Cannot believe this.
The numbers game, wait. Whoa.
Hold on here. What is this? Hold on now.
What the hell?
That
is a...
We've seen him here before. That is disturbed, but I know. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. That's Rob Adonis.
That's Rob Adonis?
That's Rob Adonis' alter ego, if you will.
Alter
Hunter
ego?
James out to the floor with Cat.
What the hell is happening?
That's his all. Anyway, this is disturbed. He's been here at Southern Fried before, and he's returned. He's pointing at Hunter James, giving the throat slash to Hunter James. And he's on his feet in the ring right now, and Sexton and Nick Halen.
I mean, he's a one-man wrecking crew, that's for
The
sure.
Crusade headed to the back there. We've seen Rob Adonis trying to get a hold of the approved all week. He sent multiple cryptic videos.
Whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
God.
whoa, whoa!
He's got Todd Sexton up. He has Nick Halen. He has Nick
what
Halen
is-
choked. Nick's talking to him. What in the world?
I think we've got more questions than answers.
I don't know what the hell. You saw him grabbing at Todd Sexton. Nick Halen pulled him down. But again, that body in that mask, you know that's Rob Adonis. We've seen Disturbed here before at Southern Fried. I didn't put two and two together back then, but man.
It looks just like him. I mean,
Nick and Todd He's been getting ignored all week, but actually all month almost since our last event. With Nick Halen losing here this evening to Bryce Cannon. And like we said, more questions and answers here as Halen and Todd Sexton head to the back after this matchup. And Halen has lost this match against Bryce Cannon here.
God, this is just...
The Crusade headed to the back. They didn't want any part of what was going on right now.
You know.
We will be returning here to the Boys and Girls Club of Monroe, Georgia on Saturday night, May the 3rd. And on that night, it will be the Lethal Lottery. 16 competitors' names will go into a bucket. There will be 4 teams drawn. The winners of those tag team matches will advance to the Battle Bowl later on in that evening. The winner of the Battle Bowl Battle Royal will go on to Shindig on June the 7th as the #1 contender to the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. That's coming up Saturday night, May the 3rd. Southern Fried Nation, are you ready for your main event of the evening? Did somebody really say no? Well, ready or not, here we go.
Cool. Correctamundo. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tears apart. Maybe I would rather be dead. In your heart, from the start of every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on
I wanna tell you a story about a place you don't wanna be. This ain't no home sweet home, it's a home sweet misery. We knew when we got here, they try to put us away. But when they see us walk down the street, they ran the other way. Main Street, Atlanta, GA. Main Street in the whole USA. Main Street, nasty and hot. The further down the block you went, the madder it got. Madness wraps my mind in chains. Marvelous in all the strains. Powerful, I can't explain. Lost in days, no way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest has been sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Officer in attendance, promoter David Manders. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. David Weekley. This contest has been scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my left. Tonight, he enters in as the challenger, weighing in at 179 pounds from Halen, Georgia, Cool Seth Delay. And his opponent to my right, representing a Mad Street, he is your reigning and defending Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion from Hollywood, California, Sal Rinaro!
"25 years of friendship, tumultuous times, and most recently, some of the most heinous and disgusting actions I've ever seen out of a human being, quite frankly. This was a friendship that was more like a brotherhood, and now, for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship, Sal Rinaro has put his dignity on the line with his championship against Cool Seth Delay.
Yeah, there's really not much to describe this here. You know, Seth Delay wanting to make a point to his former friend, you want to call it that. But, yeah, these guys, friendship, years and years and years. These two guys know each other like the back of their hands. And Sal Rinaro there, the ego, the need to be champion, the stuff that he's done the last couple of months here at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling has just been absolutely disgusting. And there's really not much to say about that, man. He's not even listening to his friends, except for Sonny and Marv, honestly. But Seth Delay out here, man, his career resurgence. He might leave out of here tonight, Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. But remember, there's two other goofballs in the back with the words Mad Street on their shirts. And they might come into play in this matchup as well.
Right now in this first collar and elbow exchange, Seth Delay is the man who got the upper hand on that. And these two guys, you won't find any better technical wrestling than the technical wrestling that comes out of Sal Rinaro and Seth Delay. I mean, these guys are innovators in the sport of professional wrestling. They've worked the independents at a time where the independents were nothing more than a sideshow to the main promotions. These are the guys, these and their colleagues, that made the independent wrestling scene. And here we are, over 2 decades later, Sal Rinaro, Seth Delay, showing everybody just a taste of what they came up with, what they invented.
Oh, absolutely, man. You saw that the exchange of holds here, man. Like I said, these guys know each other. They know each other's tricks. They know each other's faults. They know the weaknesses. They know the strengths. Everything that you know of your best friend sitting at home. You think about that person. You know everything they've been through. You know everything that they know, and even more sometimes about themselves. Oh
man!
Seth Delay with a show of disrespect to the champion. A paintbrush slap right across the face, waist lock. Sal knows his way out of this.
Perhaps one dying urge to find the man that Sal Rinaro is deep inside, not this facade, this despicable person he's become over the previous several months. And if anybody can pull that out of somebody, it's Seth Delay. Shoulder tackle, Seth going for a drop down, and Sal just steps over him. I mean, come on now.
And turns him with his foot. Oh, mocking. Sal went for a kick there, and Seth Delay grabs his foot. Spins him around. Atomic drop there. And a big drop kick right in the mush. And the champion's out to the floor.
Big old drop kick. You said it, Seth Delay. And you said something about his career resurgence later. And I would even argue over Nick Halen, somebody like Seth Delay who wrestled so infrequently throughout the years, and these last few months, I mean, it's like he hasn't lost a step. Seth Delay is exactly the competitor he was all those years ago, and Sal Rinaro knows that, I think, deep inside, and that may be the cause of this hesitation. You see Sal's a little bit hesitant to get back in the ring. He got his clock rung with that drop kick, but he doesn't want any part of Seth Delay, the actual wrestler. He knows what that's all about. Back in the ring now, finally, Sal Rinaro and Seth Delay, they're circling once again. Sal's taking his sweet time. He's got all the time in the world and the champion's advantage, being the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. Nice deep collar and elbow tie-up, and there's a standing side headlock by Seth Delay. Sal goes up and underneath him, tries to lift him off the ground, and he gets him just a little bit. Sal backs him into the ropes. Delay off, and there's a big shoulder block. Drop down. Nice leapfrog from Sal Rinaro. Goes under with a waist lock. Do-si-do. Sal with a up and over. Delay charges in. Sal with misdirection. Signature Sal Rinaro. These misdirective moves. Seth going for a big block, and now Seth's doing the hopping and a big forearm smash.
The flying sombrero, I believe is what it was called back in the 80s, my friend. And Sal kicks out at just one. Holy smokes. Sal Rinaro out to the floor there taking a rest. Seth Delay giving chase.
Sal Rinaro around and around, and whoa, goes through. Big step kick to the side of the head. Seth Delay up to the top rope. What's he going for? Big cross body.
Yeah, beautiful cross body there.
Kick out at 2, just barely, almost a new Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion.
Sal up on the apron right now.
A smattering of fans protesting that. And a Let's Go Seth chant breaking out amongst the Southern Fried Nation.
Seth with some shots right across the chest of Sal Rinaro, and Sal with some back elbows there as well.
Sal tries to send him into the ropes. Seth reverses it. Sal hangmaned himself over. Now he's going to give that side of the building a little taste.
Oh, shirt up over the face, hockey fight style.
Big shoulder, or rather big forearms across the chest. Sal's in dreamland right now. I mean.
Yeah, man, that's taking the wind out of Sal, no doubt. Seth Delay's got to stay on him right now if he can. Keep Sal on the run.
Seth has a very, very unique opportunity here to defeat his former best friend and become the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion as these two jostle for leverage over the top rope, which is not somewhere you want to be. Whoa.
Ooh.
God, what a shot.
Nasty punches right to the side of the head of Sal. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, my God. What in the hell is Seth?
Seth Delay.
Oh, no. No, no. Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Spine first on the ring apron there, paying the price for that high risk taking outside the ring there, and Sal goes through to the ropes into the ring right now, and Seth Delay is out.
Seth Delay, he was up in the arms of Sal. He had nowhere to go, nowhere to squirm, and oh my God.
The thing is, too, about this is like, there's really nothing Seth Delay has done. Sal with a basement kick right to the side of the head and the shoulder. Seth hasn't done anything to Sal. This is just Sal snapping.
Nobody's done anything to Sal. That's the problem. Everybody loved Sal Rinaro for who and what he was. And for some reason, something is snapped inside this man's head, that makes him believe that he needs to be something different. And that's what this whole problem is with the Mad Street thing. Sunny Days, one of the most beloved people here. Michael Stevens, I'm sure somebody loves him too. And Sal Rinaro, I mean,
the hunt for him.
these guys were on the top for years, and these fans loved him, ate up everything. There's pictures and videos of Sal sitting in a circle clapping with kids on the floor and Kelly Sexton. And this guy has turned that and tarnished his legacy, ruined what everybody thought he was, and turned himself into some kind of complete maniac.
All for a title, all for Southern Pride Gold. That's all it is. He's just pulling at his face.
And now 25 years with his best friend up and down the roads, innovating professional wrestling.
Yeah,
and this is what you get.
Yep. And just the nastiness there. And there may be some jealousy of Seth coming back. You know, Seth has returned within the last year and a half or so, made a name for himself, much like Nick Halen did, inspired by that. And Seth DeLay has come back here, and here's Sal. And Seth DeLay taking some of that. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Chest first, throat first, right across the bottom rope. Usually you see that maneuver done right in the middle of the ring, in the middle of the ropes. But that's near the turnbuckles there where it's even tighter. You just see the decency slipping away out of Sal Rinaro every second.
This is just, Seth just pulls out to the floor. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and you see Sal arguing with David Weekley. David Weekley's disgusted by it too. This is not what Sal Rinaro's about.
This isn't what a champion's supposed to be like. I mean, oh my God, come on!
Seth DeLay trying to climb back into the ring.
And Sal Rinaro, Seth DeLay might not be able to get back in the ring.
We see Seth climbing back up into the ring right now, and Sal going after him, not giving him a moment there, but Seth.
A hot shot, he did some kind of cheap tactic, but honestly, it's needed at this point. I mean,
yeah, no doubt.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can see the grimace on Sal's face.
Oh!
Back elbow, Seth DeLay with a drop kick right to the spine. Holy hell.
Seth DeLay, he's got a moment, just a moment, but it could be what he needs to get back into this match. He's got to get back on Sal, but he's got to take care of himself too. Over the top. Oh God.
Jesus, right to the floor there. He landed hard there, grabbing that left ankle of his. Landed hard on the concrete floor here, the floor here at Southern Pride. Sal Rinaro asking Weekley to count.
Oh, he's going to take a win by any means necessary. This isn't about...
Absolutely got to be kidding me. This is not a fighting champion. This is stupid.
This isn't about friendship. This isn't about standards or morals. This is about...
Trying to make his way back to his feet.
Oh, my God.
Weekley's
David Weekley. No, he got in!
Seth made it in at the last second.
And Sal with those curb stomps to the chest, to the jaw. Just stomping Seth back into the mat and run right to the forehead. Into the cover, almost.
It's almost like Sal doesn't see his friend. That's exactly what this is like. It's like he's blinded and doesn't understand who that is he's fighting right now. I can't imagine that this man, who I've known for almost 15 years now, has done this to his best friend.
He sees somebody trying to take away his championship. He sees somebody trying to take away what he feels he has earned. And yes, Sal Rinaro has earned a championship. Sal Rinaro has earned his legendary status in the state of Georgia. But this is not how you maintain that status. This is cowardice. And now Rinaro in the corner, driving that shoulder into the stomach of Seth DeLay.
This is how crazy this is. Sal Rinaro, the lack of focus and the blindness that he sees. Knowing what you know as a professional wrestler, that Seth DeLay just came out of the ring and hurt his leg. What's the first thing that you would do at this point? You would do what? You'd go after that leg. Sal Rinaro's not even doing that. This is just about punishing and taking his time. He's working over the midsection. He's trash talking. He's slapping Seth Delay. Seth Delay, I know that he's brought his daughter before. I don't know that she's here.
I
she's
hope
had
not.
to witness this.
I mean, this is
right
horrible.
in front of Uncle Sal. Sal trying to get that arm up for a superplex, possibly.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Delay with some pot shots to the stomach, the rib area.
Not enough on him there to break the hold there, but
he got it.
It's pausing something at this point, and Sal Rinaro's feet on the top rope now.
What in the whoa? Oh,
Jesus.
God. Oh, my God.
Sal's
Sal
face
Rinaro.
ricocheted right off the top of the ring post. Slipped off the ropes there, and he's going to punching at Seth Delay. Seth went through the legs.
Catches. Oh!
Sal gets pulled off. Seth Delay with a German suplex and release there, and Sal's back up to his feet.
Seth's got some momentum. Big drop kick in the corner.
I don't know where Seth Delay's finding this.
I don't know, but he's got to stay on him. I mean, this is his chance. This might be his final chance to beat Sal Rinaro, to maybe knock some sense into Sal Rinaro.
Sliding kick right to the Rinaro family jewels.
David Weekley says it was clear.
You see Seth, why are you stomping to try and get some feeling back in that left leg of his?
Delay up and over. Blocks a shot, one of his own. Sal's in trouble. Big drop kick to the back of the head. Seth Delay's been using that to finish his opponents here lately, but it's not enough.
Almost had a new Southern Pride heavyweight champion right now. This would have been a tremendous, I don't want to say upset because I know what Seth Delay can do, but this is an upset here. This man not spending any time in pro wrestling until the last year or so, coming back right now to take on Sal Rinaro for the championship.
He's got his chance. He's got his one opportunity. Sal goes under, hooks the arms. Back body drop over. Sal hangs on.
Oh,
Seth sits out.
Oh.
Whoa.
Reversal there, out of it.
Sunset flip.
Sal kicks out again at 2. Seth Delay, what is this?
Oh, God, Sal grabbed him. Oh, God!
A release powerbomb spine into the canvas.
Right on the back of his head. Tiger driver. No!
Wow, how did he kick out of that? Are you kidding me? Even Sal can't believe it. And he's not really here.
Sal Rinaro's pulled out every trick in the book. He thought that was it. The Tiger driver was supposed to be the end. Seth Delay's still fighting. Pure anger on the face of Sal Rinaro.
Seth in that injured left leg there trying to fight Sal off. He doesn't even have enough to get up at this point.
Head scissors.
Wow. I've never seen that before. Just a 2.5 count there from Weekley again. Senior official in charge of this matchup. You see both men. Those chests filling with air, rapid pace. Trying to do what they can to get oxygen back into their bodies right now. Both men making their way up to their feet. Sal in the corner.
Big shot right to the jaw.
Champion and challenger right now exhausted. Sal hooking the top rope. Shaking his head no.
Trying to block it. Seth Delay could be thinking about, oh, he ain't thinking about nothing. That big forearm right across the face.
These two men, these two gladiators trading punches right now. Uppercut from Delay and a forearm from Sal.
Trading shots, trading forearms, punches, whatever they could throw at their respective opponent. Both of these men gonna just try and knock each other out at this point. I mean, what else?
Multiple shots there. Sal spins him around there. I think Seth tried.
Oh my God!
What in the world? Holy hell.
No! That,
His eyes were rolling back in his head. How did he know to kick out? Holy hell. You've
That's
got to be
super
kidding
kick.
me.
That was one of the most powerful kicks I've ever seen in professional wrestling, Adam. I mean,
I don't know how he's awake right now.
what's left? Oh, God, this is what. Great.
These two idiots.
Michael Stevens and Sunny Days are back out at ringside. Probably not just to watch this, if I had to guess. They're God.
Jesus.
Oh,
he just spit in his face. Are you kidding me?
Seth's going crazy.
Rapid fires right now as crazy as you can go when you're exhausted.
Steps up and over.
Sal with a roll through there. Measuring him. Seth slips out of it. Tries to roll Sal out of the way. Drop toe hold there.
Sal's got him draped on the ropes. He could be thinking Sal 1-9.
Oh,
Whoa.
He had it scouted there.
Oh, Jesus.
Package DDT. Hand over the new champion coming.
No.
An inch away from the canvas was David Weekley's hand. As close as we've come to a 3 in this match so far.
That could have been it. That should have been it. But these two men, say what you want about Sal. It may be instinct, it may be pure insanity, but he is not going to die.
Seth Delay feeding off the fans here at Southern Fried. Sal Rinaro back up to his feet. What are these two men gonna have left in the tank to fight each other right now?
Seth goes in, up. Oh, could be thinking Cool Crusher. No, Sal grabs him. Sal's got him in an electric chair position. Poison Rana!
Holy hell, look at that. Sal Rinaro on Loopy Street.
Cool Crusher!
He hit it. He's going to make a pin. Can
Cover him, Seth! Cover him! No!
Sonny and Marv pulled him out of the damn ring.
Damn you! Seth Delay! Oh my God!
Tope over the top rope. He was flying. You see Marv and Sonny, but Sal snuck back into the ring.
What a kick!
Seth Delay with a kick as Sal came through the ropes. Delay up to the top rope. Sal Rinaro, crossbody there. Sal rolls through.
Oh God! Oh
Sal
my
has
God!
the heel hook locked in. That left leg was damaged earlier.
Oh my God! He snapped his leg down to the canvas and Seth Delay.
Yep, and he's tapping out right now and submitting to the heel hook.
Here
from
is
Sal
your
Rinaro.
winner, as a result of a submission, and still Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, Sal Rinaro.
And Seth Delay had no choice. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he had to tap out or get his leg snapped. The way he pulled the leg down to the canvas,
Absolutely ridiculous.
it was almost a. Okay, now what
No.
are we doing here? Marvin, come on, this is your best friend, Sal!
Sal Rinaro there.
This is your best friend!
Sal Rinaro has the title belt.
Who wants to be king?
CT Keys is here.
Wait a minute, what? Oh my God.
Seth Delay dumped out to the floor. The former champ is in the house.
Oh my God! Oh,
And it's on.
CT! Cutthroat Keys is back! He's taking it to Map Street! Michael Stevens! Thrown out!
Mad Street is getting repaved right now by CT Keys.
Headbutt, but it barely faces CT. Oh my God!
Holy hell! Sal Rinaro back into the ring right now. Sal is facing CT Keys, the man he took the championship from. Sunny Days is knocked out, and Sal bowing up and taking a ride. Getting the hell out of town.
CT Keys is back. And in one fell swoop, he's just taken out all of Mad Street.
Jesus, look at the look on Sal Rinaro's face. He's seen a ghost. Absolutely incredible here. CT Keys staring down Sal Rinaro in the entranceway.